Hey guys, Ryan here. I am at the last day here in Germany at R&T in the Sommer booth, and I thought I would get Steffen, head of export with Sommer, on to just chat. You guys get to know him a little bit. You guys already know Roman, but this is the guy kind of behind the scenes here in Germany. Well, actually, you don't live in Germany, do you?
I do. Oh,
you do?
I live here and I grew up with the company. My father jumped into the company when I was 2 years old, so I'm basically stuck here.
Okay. so he lives here. Where in Germany do you live? Is it close by?
It's 20 minutes from here. That's where you did the factory tour.
Yeah.
I live in the same town. I live in Kirchheim.
Okay, beautiful town. Listen, if you guys love learning about our products that we offer in America, doing that tour at Sommer, I've mentioned it a dozen times probably on the video, but I'm most impressed. They have a whole department building dedicated to innovation, and across the street they have a whole warehouse full of all their products being tested 24/7, and I just think that's really cool that you guys invest that much. Like, you have a whole building dedicated to developing the product, making it better, and then another building completely dedicated to testing the product. So can you tell me a little bit about how long you've been with Sommer?
Yeah, I started at Sommer in 2008, was in project management. I worked on IT side. I was restructuring our IT before I jumped into sales in 2011. And since 2011, I'm doing sales internationally, starting in European countries, France, in Spain, and now moving international. And that's my passion. That's what I love to do. I'm a sales guy. I'm an international sales guy. I love connect. I love inviting the people here to see. I mean, we had more people here from the US or from Mexico than partly from Germany. So we are a US company, and that's what I do since 13 years, and that's what I love.
Nice. Yeah, I will say they brought a lot of people over that were clients of theirs in the U.S. So typically Roman will invite people who buy a lot of products and have them come out here, which is really cool. I don't know a lot of companies that do that. It's a pretty big expense. So first of all, I also want to say thank you for supporting everything we do. Torch and Talk, GDU, really appreciate your support. You guys are really willing to always help and make our industry better. And so sales is way more fun than IT.
Absolutely. No doubt.
I can see why you made the switch and why you didn't make the switch back. So that's good. What are you hoping to get out of this expo this year, and what's different from previous years?
Different from previous years is that, you know, we are in a construction crisis, especially in Germany, and we were feeling that the German market is down a lot, but export is covering a lot of that. So what we are hoping to have from that expo is a lot more growth from other countries, also place more products of our actual portfolio. So growing with more products, growing with new customers, and have a great internationality. I think we have 80-90% export on the booth. It's pretty successful. We had a lot of good talks, and I hope we can build up long partnerships out of that. And also with partnerships, I have to thank you for everything you're doing.
Oh,
I had a lot of discussions yesterday with customers that are in the branch for a long time, and you only do that with passion if you love the doors, if you love the business, if you love the industry. And you are showing what the passion is about the garage door industry, and that's why we are supporting you, because you're doing a great thing here.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
We are big believers in Sommer's brand. I know it's not the #1 brand in the U.S. yet. They're working on it, and they're expanding the products. There was a teaser yesterday from Roman about their being a side mount operator.
Yes.
Can you speak to that? And are we able to get that in the U.S. soon?
I hope so. I'm fighting with R&D department that we're gonna have it at the IDA show, and also being able to show that, because our unofficial goal is have the first samples ready by the third quarter of this year, so that we can come out latest by the beginning of next year. I hope maybe by the end of the year, because I see that's a big need. I see that's a big potential. I love what we did here. The product seems to be very good. We had great feedback about it, so I want to show it and I want to push it. That's something we need. That's something we got to get out.
It's become about 50% of our business is side mount operators at air and overhead doors, which is, I think that trend's just going to continue more and more, and builders are starting to ask for it instead of doing trolley operators. And we do a lot of glass doors, so we like the idea of not having to put reinforcement on the top for the rail. So I think it's going to continue to grow. That market, yeah.
I also think so. Yeah.
And I noticed you guys have a lot of industrial stuff, ballards. Like, I didn't even know you guys were involved in that. Is all that new, or is that stuff you've had for a long time?
The industrial openers we have for the R&T 2012. That was when we introduced the first industrial motors. But it's a huge topic, so we are growing constantly. The last 2 years we were on the edge of, what are we doing? Do we go full in, all in, or do we continue slow growth? We decided to go all in. We have some new stuff, pushing the motors, pushing the portfolio, pushing for UL certification so that we also bring our motors to the US market. I think in the next 1.5 years we're going to be ready with everything here, and then we're going to push also for that market. That's our goal, is to be number 2, 3, number 1 on the market or in the midterm future. But let's hope to bring out a good product, and then we see the next steps.
Yeah, I think the biggest obstacle for Sommer isn't the products. I think it's overcoming the idea of change for people who have installed other operators for so long.
Yeah.
And so if that's you and you're considering or not considering an opener, you're watching this, try one, get training, communicate with Roman, try to make something happen. But you guys are also going to be at IDA,
yes,
right? So make sure that you guys stop by.
About 100 people from Europe with us.
No way.
Yeah.
These guys know how to party, so I imagine it's going to be a fun time. Are you guys have a big booth, or it's going to be a really big booth?
It's going to be a little bit bigger than last time, because we already planned to show something of the jack shaft motor. So we're going to have some more room, and we're also going to get some new things. So it's going to be a little bit bigger. But
see that teaser?
I don't say anything more.
Yeah. Well, there you got it. Appreciate you, Steffen, for everything you do.
Just one more thing. When you go with a Sommer, you go with family, and that's what that's my kids. That's how it is working with Sommer. You're working in a family company.
Yeah. Is this your daughter?
That's my daughter. That's my son. That's my wife.
Very cool.
And
how are you? What's your name?
My name is Ellie.
My name is Ellie.
Ellie. Beautiful name, Ellie. We're hanging out with your dad, learning about Sommer. Hey, buddy. How are you? Are you a soccer fan?
Magst du Fußball?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Are you guys gonna take over Sommer one day?
Hopefully.
That would be cool, right? Yeah. Well, thank you so much for everything. We appreciate your time and everything you do. This is a beautiful booth. You guys did a phenomenal job with the layout, the structure, and everything. So, well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Ren.